And it'll feel pretty much like a Georgia home game tonight. Ohio State has never played in this building, and 71 players on this roster have never taken the field as underdogs. It's a new experience. They feel like it's Ohio against the world, Kirk, and that's been a successful formula in the past.
In the past, when they feel disrespected, like I said in the open.
The ultra-reliable kicker to boot it away for the Bulldogs. Kirby's right. This is a great atmosphere. Johnson will let it bounce into the end zone. So here, running game is depleted. We'll detail that. Expect a lot of pass attempts, and they'll throw to begin the game. And Stroud has a clean pocket and finds his top target, Marvin Harrison Jr., working with a silent count like it's a road game. Georgia rushes forward, but they get home, and a quick sack. Coming on the blitz. Mitchell had a really bad high ankle sprain, missed 9 games. First down throw again, and there's the catch made to Marcus Mosby-Jackson. So let's check.
You're going to give up some plays, but you can't allow yards after the catch.
Aggressive approach from Todd Monken, who calls the plays. Georgia looking to throw again. Bennett across the middle, and the catch is made. And that's Mitchell making an instant impact in his nightmares for defenses all season long. Empty backfield on 2nd and 10. Bennett has plenty of time again and finds Big O Washington over the middle. He's just hard to guard. Eichenberg gets him.
Days in 5 passes from Georgia.
Really quick now. Bennett flushed, chased, and he'll take a short loss there of his range in games. And he drives it, but it drifts wide left. So the big stop.
Both those guys were Heisman candidates in August.
Stroud, deep drop, and looks and has Harrison wide open. Kamari Lassiter just lost him. Xavier Johnson, a receiver, lines up in the backfield. They fake it to him, and Stroud moves the pocket and flips it across the middle, and it's complete. And it's Emeka Egbuka who will try to work the middle of that Georgia. Stackhouse, 2nd team All-SEC. Carter rated perhaps the top overall pick on the draft board. Plenty of time for Stroud. Directing receivers, flips it to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Marvin Harrison Jr. making a huge impact, and the Buckeyes draw first blood, 31 yards. Given that much time with his accuracy and those receivers, it's a nightmare. And Georgia. Bennett faces 3rd and 10. Buckeyes show pressure, don't bring it. And the ball looped to the sidelines, and coming back to make a catch beautifully is Dominic Blaylock. Targeted Brock Bowers, the elite tight end who's lined up on the left side of the formation. Hands it off inside. Bouncing off tackles. Edwards roaming free, banging down to the Ohio State 35. They didn't wrap him up. Not easy to do.
Release on a play-action pass.
Milton is in the game. They fake it to him. Bennett rolls out and flips it on the bootleg, and there's the first catch by Bowers, who's really hard to tackle himself. And the Dogs are threatening. So in terms of touchdown percentage, they're below average. But Ohio State's defense, Kirk, has struggled in the red zone too. Bennett, he'll be dropped. Had time. Initially, Steel Chambers got him, and then JT Tuiamoto out. Vanderbilt got him a couple times in that route. Ball quickly out. McIntosh knifing to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Just like that, the Bulldogs bounce back. Yards and 8 plays to quickly answer Stroud's touchdown pass. And Todd Leslie ties the game.
Ratledge on C.J. Stroud.
Stroud on the move, flips it out. Stover, the tight end, hurdles a man. And the farmer from Stroud does throw for it. Egbuka's got it, and he gets to the Georgia 40-yard line. I think he had a free play. Georgia jumped in
so far.
He's seen a lot. Stroud on the move. Bootlegs back. And once again, finds Harrison. And Marvin Harrison Jr. tracked down from behind. They knocked the ball loose. Could Georgia collect it? No. It bounced out of bounds. It was knocked out of his hands by Keely Ringo, but they couldn't collect it. And the Buckeyes move it inside the 15. First down from the 16. Delayed handoff and trying to bounce it is Hayden. He does make something of nothing and picks up about 4 before Munden got him down.
With his main guy, Marvin Harrison, because he's got it right now.
Harrison's the only guy split wide. And they're going to hand the ball off inside. Williams powering forward, drives the legs and scores for Ohio State. That has been missing in recent weeks. Mayan Williams with a physical run. Buckeyes back on top. Just the 6th rushing touchdown allowed this season by Georgia. Eddie Mitchell to make impact plays. Already gotten involved tonight with a couple catches. McIntosh is the back. It's McConkey in motion. Bennett avoids the rush and delivers, but it's intercepted. He threw it right to Steel Chambers. And the first bad decision by Bennett tonight and the first takeaway of this game at the plus 30. Pressure. He avoids it and delivers a strike along the sideline. Had to get away from the rush and found Fleming.
Wow.
Tailback Chip Trainum was a linebacker until a shift mid-season. Stroud harassed. He escapes again and it's in. No, go to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown Harrison again. Stroud, like a maestro, escapes the sack and delivers a strike for the 2nd time to his star receiver.
Jalen Carter, and this time it's Nazir Stackhouse that gets in there.
15 pounds of muscle added to the offseason to his hamstring against Utah. What if the Utes don't find that pass rush? They're not here playing Georgia. Edwards bust free. 2nd strong run, and he's out across the 45. He has not been much of a pass catcher this year. It's been Stover as the weapon. Kendall Milton is the back. Bennett's going to launch downfield on the run. Caught! Arian Smith, the speedster, makes the catch down to the Buckeyes 10.
He's got to carry that.
Milton makes a cut and bangs down near the goal line. Touchdown! He got in. How about that answer by Georgia? Big games. They're long. A lot of stuff happens. Look at the first semifinal game. We've seen it over the years, back and forth. You got they rush 4, and Stroud is going to be harassed. Simulated pressure, and that's Williams who gets home. McIntosh is the deep setback. And he's got the football, and he's got a crease in the clear. McIntosh, one man to beat. Touchdown! Oh, he stumbled! Are you kidding me? The turf monster got him at the 10. Freshman Delp, you talked about to the left here. It's McIntosh in motion. Bennett's going to run it. Can he get the edge? He walks in. Touchdown, Georgia. We both appreciate Todd Monk and his personality. Trusting the Dogs, who've scored 2 touchdowns in about 3 minutes here. You know, they've responded like a championship team. Should no surprise. And we're
Jalen Carter right here in the middle.
And they test the middle. I don't know. Hayden slammed in there. They're going to spot him short. Play clock at 3. Bennett has time. Delivers over the middle. Strike. First down. Supposed to be Jack Saint. Rolling down inside the 35. Found some space. Completions. One of them, of course, was the interception. But 11 for 14 for Stetson in this first half. It's Mitchell in motion. They hand it off inside to Milton. Milton banging down inside the 20 before Chambers stopped him. McIntosh to his left. Here comes the blitz. Bennett backpedals and flips it short. And it's catch made for the first time tonight by Lad McConkey, who's fighting through some. And this one inside that left upright. So they were down 14, and now they're up 3. Clean pocket across the middle. Ibuka in full stride there. Accurate delivery on the run, and suddenly Ohio State's
win that, especially when the ball gets out that quickly and he gets separation.
His fourth catch of the first half. Stroud steps up and delivers. That's Julian Fleming. And the big physical receiver down to the 30s.
Look, and then back to the inside. Second time in a row, they're working the middle.
Stroud has rediscovered that rhythm. Flips it right down the middle. It's Johnson who's got it. Spinning to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they reclaim the lead. Third touchdown for Stroud in the half. Covered 37 yards. I'd say they got back to the rhythm pretty quickly.
Wow. Jack of all trades. Receiver, running back, special teams.
A big playmaker in that case. 75-yard. It takes a lot to keep Stover out, but they have to do without their tight end. Now Stroud, deep drop, looking downfield, launches for Fleming, who comes back to the football. It was underthrown, but he collects it at the 45 in front of Ringo. Worked. Xavier Johnson, the all-purpose back, deep in the backfield to take a handoff, and the diminutive. 3 receivers stacked to the right. Stroud looking to launch again, and it's Ibuka again inside the 20. Another accurate downfield throw by the quarterback. Another nice first down gain by Johnson. They'll
mention the heat in this indoor facility, a little bit more than your average dome. Second half, you start to get tired up front.
On 3rd and 2, play action flipped wide open. Ibuka, touchdown Ohio State. What a start to the third quarter for the Buckeyes. Get the 3-and-out stop, and they take it 7. Beautiful play design on both sides, and credit Ryan Day for coming up with that one to get his receiver 4 straight incompletions. Steps up against the 4-man rush, pumps again, and it's incomplete. He was pressured heavy by Tuimoloau, and the Buckeyes defense jumping up right in the receiver gap. That's unusual for Georgia's coverage. Backside pressure, they've got him. And that was Bullard. Stroud in his end zone. Protection holds up, delivers down the field. Harrison just over the big man's hands.
In Ohio State territory.
Mirko with his heels near the back line. Boots a low punt, but it's pretty good. And Harris Jackson driven back to his 45. But he's got some space. Jackson breaks a tackle, makes a cut, and Georgia's going to be set up at the Ohio State 32. On 3rd and 7. Bennett. Drop behind the line. They gave a simulated pressure look, only rush 4, and he hesitated. Earlier made a chip shot, and this to make it a 1-possession game. Drives this, and no! Slides it wide right this time. So 2 long, according to a lot of the experts. So that was his 1st and 20. Ohio State rescued from that. Stroud takes off. And that Georgia defense getting worn out, having it. It's a lot warmer than the playing conditions these teams have been dealing with for the second part of the season. Hayden is free down the sideline. Just a
being out, and it's been Rossi.
17 yards is their longest run. Stroud has a man open. It's Ibuka knocked out of the 10. Ohio State threatening to bust this open late 3rd quarter.
How many times have they run this deep
out of the pocket in 3rd and goal? It's been effective tonight. 3 receivers shift over to the left, and it is Harrison on the bottom of the screen. 1-on-1. Stroud rolling, looking that way, retreating, and he'll just throw it out of the back of the end zone. There was heavy pressure. Actually, a flag comes out. I thought it was going to be way beyond the end line. Harrison worked his way back and actually made a play on the ball, and it's been almost automatic in his Ohio State career. And from 25, he makes the lead 14 now with Bennett's on the move, looking downfield. Nobody open, checks it down, delivers far side to Arian Smith, who collects about 7. Great one. Bennett across the middle, and it's complete out of the backfield to Edwards. It's a first out of the 43.
I kind of doubling him. Georgia really not targeting him a lot. There he is.
Down the middle, and cue it's Bowers, who is open that time and rumbles down to the 16. Is he going to play on second and goal? They fake it to Milton. Bennett, now flip it, now underthrown. Oh, McConkey was in motion, and Bennett, that throw. From the pocket, delivers into traffic, broken up and almost intercepted. Ronnie Hickman was in the neighborhood, and Smart doesn't from there. Bennett is the holder. Podlesny's missed a couple long ones, but made 2 short ones. Not what Georgia was looking for. The lead is still 11.
Xavier Johnson along with Fleming and Ibuka.
Secondary players really having to step up for Ohio State. 3rd and 7. Play clock winding down. Stroud escapes. Doesn't do this often, but when he's needed to, Ryan says he got the first down. Smile Monday.
Well, Ohio State.
No one's done that to them.
No. And Ohio State getting a lead got them out of their style of play.
Play fake. Launch. Wide open. Arian Smith left alone, and Georgia strikes quickly. 76 yards. Ransom was in coverage and he slipped. Smith got way behind him.
That's exactly right.
3 catches for 129. Bennett delivers, and the 2-pointer is good to Ladd McConkey. The electric. 2nd and 2. Hayden off the right side, and he bursts for a first down to the 45. So Johnson's in the backfield. They fake the pitch to him, and Stroud escapes pressure, avoids the sack, which is big, but also picks up positive yards on first down. Knocked out. He brings some. Stroud spins away, tucks the ball. C.J. Stroud still running. Toughness from the quarterback position. They're in.
It's by number 7 for the Buckeyes.
Can he create something on 3rd and 8? Gets the ball out quickly. Catch made by Ibuka, who spins for a first down. A big one inside the 25.
Huge.
Keeper. Can he get the edge? Yes, he can. That was a design run. Ooh, somebody got flattened on the sideline there. Stroud will be sacked. It was a slow developing play, and they could not keep Dumas Johnson out of the backfield. Bullard helped him out.
They come again.
Yeah, showing pressure, and they bring it. Stroud backpedals and flips it incomplete. He tried to work the ball back to Joe Royer, but the tight end touchdown to win it. Drives it right through Noah Ruggles, whose granddad was a season ticket. Bennett has time, flips it across the middle into traffic, and there's Brock Bowers, first down at the 45. Bennett steps up, delivers down the middle. Kyrus Jackson makes the catch at the 15. In the final minute, Bennett from the pocket launches to the end zone, caught, touchdown, A.D. Mitchell. Does does his job here. 42-41. It's comfortable to have those 2 timeouts. Long throw and a catch by Fleming, who's out across the 40.
He's on deck approach.
Stroud flushed again. He's got a lot of space. Right up the middle. C.J. Stroud down into field goal range at the 30.
The hands.
Pressure again. Stroud spinning away. Cannot take a sack here. Heaves it out of bounds. That sack would have pulled him way out of field goal range. Here we go. Noah Ruggles living his dream. Kicking for Ohio State from 50 for the win and a spot in the national championship game. It's on the way. No good. He hooked it. And Georgia is going to survive. At the stroke of midnight, the first few seconds of 2023, Ohio State falls 1 kick short. And C.J. Stroud's tremendous effort for touchdown.